Now, price of teas at the Mombasa tea auction has increased for the third week in a row, a month since the government introduced the minimum reserve price for teas. Prices of teas from KTDA-managed factories improved marginally at auction to fetch an average of 264 shillings per kilogram compared to 250 shillings during the previous week's auction. During the auction in the first week of August, KTDA-managed factories offloaded 84% of all teas offered at the market, down from 87% sold the previous week. Now, prices of tea at the Mombasa tea auction have been on a downward trend since 2018 and had this year slid below 200 shillings, threatening to push farmers to losses due to low selling prices that could not cover production costs. In his market update last week, KTDA Holdings acting CEO Wilson Mudhaura noted that the improvement in price and absorption of KTDA teas is welcome and is a reflection that tea buyers appreciate the need for sustainable tea farming. You can now buy shares from the Nairobi Securities Exchange using your Safaricom Bonga points. This is after NSE and Safaricom inked a deal to enable Kenyans invest in stocks using their accrued Bonga points. The initiative seeks to unlock more investment opportunities to investors using convenient and innovative solutions. The service will be available to all Safaricom customers through the Safaricom app as well as USSD through licensed trading participants. Under the partnership, customers will redeem a shilling for every 5 Bonga points through the Lipa na Bonga menu, USSD or My Safaricom app.
So there are a couple of areas we want to achieve by 2025 in order for us to be a technology company. One, on the financial services side, we want to expand beyond payments. We want to go into wealth creation, savings, and we want to look for partners that we can co-create products, whether those partners are like yourselves or actually insurance companies or wealth management companies across the board. And we want to use digital channels, because for me, I feel that one of the reasons why customers don't go to invest is because of barriers that exist today, or access, or lack of awareness. This is the best asset that we have as Safaricom, and it's an asset that we don't talk about, because last year we spent about Kenya shillings 330 million was redeemed in food, in the Bonga for Good, food and other items that were donated by individuals. We have about 4 billion Kenya shillings worth of Bonga. So I'm going to see how much the stock exchange is able to share of that, because remember that Fozia and others will still sell airtime through Bonga. So you have a race to utilize the 4 billion that exists on our balance sheet.
If you look at the NSE demographics today, 60% of our daily trading is foreign, largely institutional. Another 30% is domestic institutional. And then we've got the 10% which you can call high net worth and retail. Now, that's where we really have to lay the focus, because we think that concentration risk on the trading side is not where we want to be. So we're really looking at how can we build retail, and so this becomes a natural area for us to work together. And so we're very happy that we've been able to really cover the whole loop all in one go. So
Section of farmers through Fresh Produce Consortium of Kenya, National Potato Council of Kenya and Cereal Growers Association have lodged a petition with Parliament seeking to review and overturn a recommendation to ban all agricultural inputs in Kenya banned in Europe. Environmentalist and organic farming group petitioned Parliament to ban use of 262 molecules used in the manufacture of various farm inputs. According to the Fresh Produce Consortium of Kenya, National Potato Council of Kenya and Cereal Growers Association, the committee did not review the European Union policy that led to the ban. The three organizations argue that the rest of the world blanket has disputed the ban, terming it as an unscientific trade barrier. FPC CEO Okisegere Ojepat says effecting the ban will cut Kenya's GDP by more than 20%.
We are currently facing a challenge of invasion of different pests that are alien to this country. and that are detrimental to the agricultural sector. And an example is false codling moth that is really ravaging our roses and our chilies that have also slowed down those processes. Secondly, we have Tuta absoluta that has really caused trouble when it comes to our tomatoes. We have false armyworm, and we continue having locust invasion that in the recent past. Really, if we did not have plant protection products, I really don't know how we were going to have this. We would like to appeal to Parliament to reconsider this process and throw it back to the stakeholders. Our view and our request is that the agriculture experts be given an opportunity, together with competent authorities in this country, to review the entire processes. The effect that for us is that if we withdraw all these molecules, our agriculture is going to go down, and there's a likelihood we are going to lose more than 80% of our production due to the withdrawal of these products. And therefore, that means that we are going to lose at least 20% of our GDP with immediate effect. And of course, that is going to make us a net importer as a country of food that we eat, and it's going to really cause deficiency and malnutrition. And we already know that more than 2 million Kenyans are already facing starvation.
When we talk about removing these crop protection products from the markets, one of the things that we need to look at is we are growing the staples in an environment that is very unique from any other environment under the sun.
All that we're asking the government is to really consider and bring all experts on board so that this decision that is going to be made really is something that is going to be really thought out, and even as it affects the industry, at least we'll be looking back and saying the experts engaged and they made the best decision regarding the same.
That's it for Business Briefs at this hour. My name is Kelvin Nyakundi.